Fáilte Harleis. Well, bhí fitting na hair na feicáil fud na tíirniuh I de ghlacha páirte I lá náisiúnta na filiachta. Na sní a siúpi leabhar agus a leabhar lena bháin a bhí siad, agus go dainn ní héad na fili a bháin in éag os ordanúh. Dír an agriocht ceanrodún Waterford Healing Arts Trust I gcóir le héig se héireann, an bhile Mark Roper díala a chuir chéile a dáileach ar fud annachchuid ospidéal agus ionad lei. Bhfuil mar isteach go hospidéal fuirt láirge, chun chuidas na dáanta sanna chluisteáil agus chun na hile álmach fan tobar breis.
My name is Liz Moran. I'm an occupational therapist here at Waterford Regional Hospital, and I'm reading Not Yet by Myra Schneider. I picked this poem because I love the imagery in it, and I felt it most reflected the theme of a moment in time. 5:30, mid-March, and already day has begun. Frost lies in strips across the park, across our lawn. Soon the sun will have licked it up, skimmed the air of cold. I want to kiss the fistfuls of buds the half-dead pear tree is offering.
The Waterford Healing Arts Trust runs an arts programme across all the art forms here in Waterford Regional Hospital. And we're most concerned with bringing the arts to the patient in the bedside. We have over 450 original artworks in the hospital and live music performances. But there's nothing like poetry in terms of bringing the art to the bedside. Poetry is something that you can wrap up and put in your handbag, carry around, take out in the bus, take out on the train, and take out while you're in bed.
I'm going to read The Washing of Feet by Pat Bourne. The washing of feet is the simplest form of healing. Late at night, the washing of feet. When the light called sky is an absence, when the traffic's asleep. When song is a physical thing, needing physical shape.
When the world is a cave, is a dungeon. When the angels retreat. Return to this tiny Pacific Ocean, to the washing of feet. To call the footbath the Pacific Ocean is amusing, it's true, it's as good as the Pacific Ocean in that situation.
You can get a lot out of poetry, really, just by one line or by a word. Yeah.
Well, Mark Roper, who edited the anthology, invited poets to submit poems on a theme of a moment in time. So that's about staying in the moment. But what's interesting is that many of the poems actually are on that theme of healing and compassion and care for a fellow man and care for ourselves. So, for example, Michael Cody wrote a poem called A Man Comforts a Woman, and Grace Wells has written a gorgeous poem called I Packed My Bag.
I packed my bag, and in it I put all the things specified on our list. Dressing gown and slippers, toothbrush and paste. I squashed in a decent pillow and my favourite books, and snuck in a box of chocolates. Initially I found it very difficult. I was thinking about the nature of a hospital, and Philip Larkin has a line in a poem called Churchgoing about a serious house on serious ground. And to me that's what a hospital is. You know, you have everything going on there. You have babies being born, people dying, people suffering these long illnesses that go on for months on end, and parents dying, children dying. So I was trying to address anybody in that realm and how enormously difficult that was. And I think I found that just too difficult. So then I honed in on, well, what would I need if I was going into hospital myself? And I know I'm very much an outdoor kind of person, and I would find it incredibly difficult to be in hospital for any period.
Sean, did you have a look at the booklet?
I did.
Yeah, was there any of them nice? Did you like any of them?
Two poems struck me from time to time on the washing of feet.
Ah, very good.
Somehow they did appeal to me.
Yeah. You like the poetry, Sean, don't
yes,
you?
Yes.
Very
I
nice.
did, yes. I had a lot of poems in Gaeilge and Béarla, and but the death of King Arthur stood out in my mind, and just tell you how much it did, I'm still able to remember it after 70 years. I have lived my life, and that which I have done, may he within himself make pure. But thou, if thou shouldst never hear my voice again, pray for my soul. More things are wrought by prayer than this world dreams of. For what are men better than sheep or goats, who nourish a blind life within the frame? If knowing God, they lift not hands of prayer, both for themselves and those that call them friend.
The danger with poetry is that people either love it already and they are reading it, or people will put off at school and they find poetry kind of unintelligible, that they can't get into it. So I was aware of that too, that the poem had to be somehow something that anybody could grasp. I mean, I think it's quite an amazing project and a lovely idea to bring poetry to people in hospital, because I do think that wherever you have creativity and art, you have some form of healing and transformation, the potential for transformation. So I think it's really great that the hospital is doing this, but it's a shame that it's just one day, because I think if poetry was available in waiting rooms in hospitals, then I think you'd have more of a sense of health, of people getting better more quickly.
Well, sin good nach mór den ihe nacht, ach beig arán an isco nach rúpa a haine nacht ag hard-working class heroes agus beig sin a fescint godain ceolar nimel Jim Ort Bugsa. Seo híd spies leis an arán Líon an Cunis. You are.